Kylian Mbappe, once untouchable, the fastest, deadliest winger in football, a World Cup hero, a generational talent destined for greatness. But at Real Madrid, the unthinkable happened. Missed chances, struggles in El Clasico, fans questioning if he was really worth 200 million euros. Was this the beginning of the end for Mbappe's legendary rise? Or was it just calm before the storm? In the past few weeks, Kylian Mbappe has reminded us all that why he is one of the best in the world. And today, we are breaking down his story from his unstoppable rise to his struggles at Madrid, and now his redemption. Is he truly back? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Hello everyone, I'm Bakhtiar Alam, you're watching Pure KickPlay, and let's begin.
Mbappe, Thuram, Mbappe! Oh wow!
It all started at AS Monaco, where an 18-year-old Mbappe became a sensation. His blistering pace, his clinical finishing, helped Monaco win Ligue 1 that year. He scored 26 goals and provided 16 assists in all competitions that season. Big clubs came calling, but it was PSG who secured him for 180 million euros, a record-breaking deal that proved how special this young talent was. At PSG, Mbappe became unstoppable. Over 6 seasons, he scored 212 goals and provided 98 assists, becoming the club's all-time leading scorer. With Neymar and Cavani by his side, PSG won 5 Ligue 1 titles, and Mbappe established himself as one of the best in the world. Whether it was Ligue 1 or Champions League, Mbappe was a constant threat. But his crowning moment came not at a club level, but at a world stage. In 2018, he became the world champion at just 19 years old. He scored 4 goals in the tournament, including the one in the final against Croatia. He was the heartbeat of France's attack. His threatening pace and his clinical finishing, leaving the defenders into the dust out of the equation. Well, fast forward to that day when Mbappe shook the whole world by stepping up for his national team in 2022 World Cup final in Qatar. Mbappe delivered a performance for the ages. In the final against Messi's Argentina, with France trailing 2-0, Mbappe rose the occasion. First, he converted a penalty to give France a hope. And then just 97 seconds later, he scored a screaming volley to equalize, pushing the game into extra time, where Argentina scored again. But Mbappe refused to back down. With ice in his veins, he calmly converted another penalty to complete an unforgettable hat-trick. The first in a World Cup final since 1966. Although France could win the game, but Mbappe earned respect of all football fans around the globe. Mbappe's 8 goals in the tournament earned him a golden boot, and his hat-trick in the final stated him as the generational talent. When Mbappe made the long-anticipated switch to Real Madrid, the world held its breath. The stage was set, the Bernabeu was ready, the fans desperate to see their 200 million euros man conquer La Liga.
If Mbappe lands Madrid, the world has to get ready.
But sometimes, dreams don't go as planned. Mbappe's transition wasn't the fairy tale people expected. It was a stormy ride. From the very first match, questions rose. Positioned as a central striker, Mbappe looked like a fish out of the water. The dazzling right winger who terrorized defenders at PSG seemed shackled in this new role. Vinicius Jr. claimed the left side and Rodrigo claimed the right wing. leaving Mbappe in a role that didn't allow him to do what he does the best: tear down the wings apart. And then came the penalties. A missed penalty against Liverpool in the Champions League group stage. A miss that would haunt him. Critics pounced, fans groaned, and Mbappe's confidence wavered. Was the weight of this iconic white jersey proving too much, even for a generational talent like him? Madrid stars had hoped for a Galactico, but what they got was a man visibly struggling under the pressure. Whispers of flop began circulating in football circles, football stadiums. But if there was one thing about Mbappe, it's this: whenever his back was against the wall, that's when he was the most dangerous. As story unfolds, one question remains. Can Mbappe rise from the rubble? Can he rise again and tell the world, remind us all, that why he was hailed as the next king of football? The weight of Real Madrid's legendary white jersey had Mbappe stumbling. But great players don't stay down for long. When the whispers of flop reached a deafening roar, Kylian Mbappe decided it was time to remind the world who he truly was. The turnaround didn't happen overnight. It came out of it. It was born out of frustration, relentless training, sleepless nights. The boy who tore defenses at PSG had to reinvent himself at Madrid. Kylian Mbappe didn't just adapt to being a central striker, he owned it. Suddenly, the Bernabeu wasn't questioning him, it was celebrating him. Goals starting pouring in and assists came naturally. And then came his masterpiece, El Clasico. Under the bright lights, Mbappe scored his first El Clasico goal in the 5th minute, although they couldn't win the game. But his performance was a standout. It was the best from the Madrid side. And the penalty demons conquered. No hesitation, no nose, just clinical strikes into the back of the net. He scored his first hat-trick for Real Madrid recently against Real Valladolid, declaring that he is still one of the best in the world. Mbappe took criticism, turned it into fuel, and lit a fire that no one could extinguish. The fans who once doubted him now chant his name with pride. Mbappe has redefined his role at Madrid, not as a winger, not as a striker, but as an unstoppable force leading the attack. Kylian Mbappe's journey has been a roller coaster of triumphs and setbacks, from Monaco's teenage prodigy to PSG's unstoppable force, from a World Cup hero to navigating talents at Real Madrid. Yes, he stumbled. The pressure, the missed penalties, the role change, the confidence issues, and not being the main guy. But Mbappe isn't the one to stay down for long. In the recent few weeks, he reminds us that why he is special, that why he should be among the greats. He belongs there. From rocky beginnings to ruling the Bernabeu, Kylian Mbappe's Madrid chapter is just heating up. The king is back, and this time he isn't here to prove a point. He is here to claim his throne. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, drop some comments, and subscribe to the channel for more football content in future. Until next time, adios. I'll see you in the next one.